What it do, YouTube? I'm tapping in with you guys, man. Trucking with Rod's tapping in with you guys on this beautiful day today. We alive, we healthy, man. Life is good. Like I said, man, today's a very special day. It's officially over, man. And I'm feeling real good, man. I went in at lunch. I went in during my lunch today, and I found out that they scheduled me first to take my CDL test in Tacoma, Washington. Yeah, so they scheduled me, man. My test is super early. You know, I don't live in Tacoma, but it's all good. They scheduled my test at 8 a.m. and I live about an hour away from Tacoma. So it's all good. I'm scheduled first, man. You know, that can only mean one thing. It just kind of confirms what I already knew anyway, that I feel like, and there's never no competition with anybody, I just felt like I was the most ready. And I think that they knew that, so they're confident in me to schedule me first, and I'm ready, man. I'm confident, but I'm humble at the same time. But I just want to thank all my fans, man, all the people that subscribe to my channel, man. That means the world. That means the world to me. I never even imagined like getting subscribers. This is kind of something I was doing, man, just to show my kids my journey and my family down in Mississippi. Shout out to all my family in Mississippi. That's where I was born, you know. Moved up to Seattle in middle school, but Mississippi's my home, you know. So shout out to all my family down in Mississippi. You know, I'll never forget where I come from, y'all. I'm a rep Mississippi, you know, to the wheels fall off. That's where I was born. That's where my heart's always gonna be, you know. But shout out to Seattle too, you know. Seattle's my home away from home, you know. Learned a lot in Seattle. But back to what I was saying, y'all. My test, I'm scheduled first, you know. I'm very confident. So at the test I'm gonna have to do, on the test day, I'm gonna have to perform 3 backing maneuvers, which is I have to do a straight back. So with the straight back, you know, it's self-explanatory. You know, you're just backing all the way straight through the lanes, all the way until the front of your tractor is behind the last cone. So remember that on your test. So if you stop before that last cone, before the front end of your tractor reaches that back cone, it's an auto fail. I just want y'all to know that before you even, you know, I want for the people that don't know. And then after you do your backing, after you do your straight back, you'll blow your horn, you know. You'll blow your horn, you'll you know, to indicate to the instructor that you are confident where you are. And once you blow that horn, wherever it's at, that's where it's at. There's no moving it after that. So once you are behind the cones, you blow your horn to let the instructor know that that you feel confident that you got the tractor behind the cones, and then you'll move on to your next backing maneuver, which will be the offset. So from there, you will have to pull all the way up, all the way straight out past the cones. And then the offset is if I'm in this lane, I will be doing, if I'm doing an offset to the right, I will be moving the whole tractor trailer to the right. So you will pull all the way up, you will maneuver the back end of your trailer into the lane next to you, and you have to get your front end of your tractor behind the first cones in. You don't have to go all the way back on that one, on that specific maneuver. So once you're there, you will indicate to the instructor again that you're confident where you are, because once you stop and you blow your horn, you have to stay in that position. I'm just speaking for Seattle and Washington alone. I don't know how it is at different locations, different cities and states. I'm just giving you guys a little game on where I'm at. So after that, once you've if you got to the point where you pass that one and the instructor tell you to keep going, you will then leave that. It's 2 lanes. So if this is a left lane, this is the right lane that you're in, you will then do a 90. So you will pull out all the way to the left until your instructor would tell you where to stop, and you will stop your tractor trailer right there. And then a 90, you will be coming all the way back like this and going into that right lane. That is a 90. And that's important to learn that, y'all. That's important, because I see on all of the other channels that I watch, I think that's one of the most important, because a straight back is straight back is straight backing. But that offset, you're gonna be doing that offset and that 90 every single day at your job, whether you're owner operator or you're working for a company. So once you do those 3 back end maneuvers, then you'll move on to your city drive, which is anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the instructor. But the first things you have to pass before you even get to the back end maneuvers is the in-cab inspection. So you have to go over everything, you guys. It's a lot of videos on YouTube that you can find that are super informative, and you just find somebody from your city and your state, because every state might be a little different with the wording, because they don't want everybody learning the exact same thing, and just it makes sense. So yeah, once you do your in-cab, and there are things that you can auto fill on the in-cab, so you want to pass the in-cab before anything. You can't move on to the outside inspection unless you pass the in-cab. So focus on that first. For the guys and girls that's trying to do trucking school, get that in-cab down, because if you have that in-cab down, I'm not saying it's a cakewalk, but everybody's different. I feel like the in-cab for me was the hardest, because that's the first thing you had to learn, and you got to learn it word for word. You can't, there's no room for error, if any. There's only a little room for error on the in-cab, but you can't fail any of the like the air brake test or anything like that, because that's an auto fail. So if you do something like take your foot off the service brakes too fast, or you leave out a part on that's an auto fail. So just get that in-cab down, y'all. And on the outside inspection, I think if you just get familiarized with the engine, if you get familiarized with the engine, you'll be good. Just learn parts, alternator, like learn where everything is, the coolant, check how to check the oil on the tractor, all of that, the power steering pump, all of that, and then even if you got for me, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little toy semi truck. Well, not little, I got a big toy that was super detailed, with everything that would be on a real tractor trailer. And I was studying that at home. I wrote down little parts, little words on the engine to know where everything is around the trailer. Just to, I was practicing. You could practice in your truck. There's certain things you can do to practice in your truck every day. So do that. Don't just go to school. If you're paying that money, don't just go to school, and when you leave school, it's we about to go drink, and we about to go party, I'm about to go do this and that. Nah, you gotta really, if you really want this bad enough, you will do it every day. Not saying you gotta do it all day. Everybody's different, but I'm one of those people. I really go after. Once I'm locked in on something, I go after it. I'm not gonna cut no corners. I'm gonna put myself in the best position to be successful. And that means, if that means studying at home till I go to sleep, that means studying at home till I go to sleep. Because if you're gonna pay out of pocket, why not get the most out of it? You're investing in yourself, so don't cut yourself short. But for the guys that want to drive a tractor, I want to tell you guys, a manual transmission is $4,900 out of pocket. That's just for school. I'm not talking about outside cost of school, but just to go to CDL school in Washington at the specific location that I'm at, it was $4,900 for a manual transmission. I didn't do a manual transmission. I did an automatic transmission. So for automatic transmission, it is $4,400 up front to take CDL trucking school. And I know a lot of you guys might say, dang man, that's a lot of money. But look at it this way, y'all. It's $4,400 to $4,900, a lot of money to change your entire life. It's $4,400 to $4,900, a lot of money to give your kids, for the people that have kids, to give your kids or your wife or your husband or your significant other the life that you deserve, and the life that you want for them, Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all too, for my people that are looking to get their CDL permit, there is an app. I cracked the code. There is an app that will help prepare you for the test. Just being real. So you want to download this app. It's called CDL Prep. CDL Prep. And on this app, I read the book and everything too, but that app definitely helped me, man. 90% No lie. I kid you not. You guys can check it out and see for yourself for the guys and girls that are going to take the test. Watch every question you go over in that practice mode. 90%, maybe even 95. I'm gonna keep it 100. 90. Let's just go with 90%. 90% of the questions that were on that practice app, was on the test at the DMV. So, hey, download that app right now. Just take 5 seconds out of your time right now. Download that app. Study that. That's going to have you ready. Going to have you confident going into that DMV and getting your CDO permit. And then another thing, too, before you even get your CDO permit, you want to get your DOT physical. You want to get your physical. And I believe that is $80. $80 out of pocket. And your drug screening is $40. So one of those is $80. One of them is $40. Like your vision, you want to make sure you can see right. Make sure your heart is not, you'll see when you do it. But $120, put $120 to the side for that. You guys go past that test, download that app. Study that app. And if any of y'all need help with anything, just email me. Email me. You know what I mean? I'm going to leave my email down in the description. If you guys have any questions, if I don't have the answers, I'll hit up a couple of my mentors. I got 2 mentors that help me out. Any questions that I have, any concerns that I have, I reach out to these guys and they answer my questions at any time of the night. And I'm thankful for that. But I do want to give a big shout out to my guy, Jay Richards. Jay Richards, you've been tapping in with me, man, a lot. And you way down in Jamaica. And I really appreciate that, man. And I'm going to get that pre-trip, the NCAB, get all of that a video made for you. I'm going to get a video made for you when I have a little bit more time, man. But I appreciate you for tapping in with me all the way from Jamaica, man. I really do. I appreciate that love, man. That means a lot. And to all my fans, man, all my supporters, this is only the beginning. I couldn't get you guys all the content that I really wanted to do because it was hard because I wanted to be in the present moment at school. So I felt like I was kind of getting to the point where I was always going to the car recording. And I just out of respect, I could have recorded a lot more at trucking school, but I wanted to give the guys respect that were in school too. I didn't want to be recording everybody's mistakes along the way, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people, everybody was cool with it, but it's just a respect thing for me, man. I'm big on respect, and all the guys respecting me for it. But get cool with all of the people in your class, get their numbers, get their information, because these same people are going to be out on the road, and you might see these same people a couple years from now that own fleets, have their own fleet or running companies, So be nice to people, man. Spread love, man. There's enough hate going on in the world. Spread love. And for all my people, man, stop, that don't really be chasing their dreams how they feel like they should, and they're not happy with everything that's going on. My bad, little bro. My window's down, so a little hot. Go after your dreams, man. Tomorrow's not promised, y'all. Stop putting stuff off. Don't be a procrastinator. Get around people that are doing better than you, and get around people that can motivate you. Don't be around people that have that crabs in the bucket mentality, because those are the worst type of people to be around. And sometimes it's your family, sometimes it's your best friends. If people are doubting any dreams that you have, any goals that you have, steer away from those people. Get around the people that genuinely love to see you accomplishing your goals. That's the type of people you want to be around, because that's going to determine how high you go in life. You know what I mean? Because all it takes is one person putting doubt in your mind and it's over. It's over. I put myself around a good team of people, whether it's my family or friends, and my 2 mentors. Shout out to my 2 mentors. I know you guys like to fly under the radar, and I respect that, but shout out to y'all. Y'all know who you are. Put yourself around people that's doing stuff, man. Don't put yourself around people that's just sitting around hating on the next, putting down the next person's dreams. I sit down with people, man. We sit down and politic together, and we go over the things that I feel like I can be doing better to put myself in a better position. And you got to be open to constructive criticism too. Don't be so defensive when people are giving you information that can take you further in life. And to the people that do, I like being around people that keep it real. I don't want to be around people that just tell me what I want to hear every day. That's the worst type of person to be around too. Put yourself around people that's going to motivate you and elevate you, But I want to say shout out to all my fans and my supporters. This is only the beginning. Now I have the time. You guys are going to come on this journey with me as I've applied to a lot of companies. I've already started going into a couple interviews. You guys get content from that. And I've already been offered jobs already. So right now I feel like having a CDL or I'm about to obtain my CDL Class A permit, that's an asset. That right there, I feel like that's $1 million in your hands right there. That when you get that certificate, that's $1 million because you're in control of how much money you make or how high you elevate. So why not take full advantage of it, y'all? Take chances in life. You know, take chances, take risks. And one thing about me, I'm not scared to reinvent myself. I played professional basketball. I've painted cars in a booth. I used to paint cars at Mako. I was a teacher. I was a teacher for 3 years, 4 years, you know what I mean? Personal trainer. I've done it all, y'all. I was doing construction, 242. Yeah, I've done it all. I'm not scared to reinvent myself. And this is something I've always wanted to do as a kid. And it's just crazy that I'm actually living out one of my childhood dreams. But with that being said, Trucking with Rod, love y'all, man. Y'all my people, y'all my family. And I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, man. I really mean that. And my content's about to get super, super filthy. It's about to get filthy. I got drones. I got all this stuff now. I got all the stuff I need to really take this to another level, give you guys a different perspective. So with that being said, man, I'm tapping out. Peace.